the day of the Lord's wrath, but the whole land shall be devoured by the fire of his jealousy. For he shall make them a speedy riddance of all them that dwell in the land. Right? That's clear. You read that, who can tell you something different? This is Zephaniah 3:8. Therefore wait ye upon me, saith the Lord. So we're not gonna get busy until the Lord come back. Until the day that I rise up to the prey, right? For my determination is to gather the nations, that I may assemble the kingdoms, to pour out them my indignation, even all my fierce anger. For all the earth shall be devoured with the fire of my jealousy. Now the whole earth completely is not going to turn into the sun of into hot fire, right? To burning fire. But like America, the whole America is going to be destroyed, right? Different missiles are going to be sent all over the earth, right? These are the words of the Most High, right? This is what's going to happen. This is Zechariah 14:12. And this is good news to the Israelites, because we don't care about America, right? They had us in slavery here. This whole land was the Native Americans anyways. The tribe of Gad, the tribe of Simeon, what's it called? Seminole Indians, the tribe of Reuben, right? So we don't care about this place. Our homeland is Israel, right? And you can tell because of what? When 70 AD, when the fall of Jerusalem in them, right? In the diaspora, where we got spread all over the earth, right? We went mostly to West Africa, right? Then we got taken by slave ship to the Americas, right? So Israel is our homeland, right? But this is what's going to happen to them that put us into slavery, and that is afflicting us every day anyways, right? This is Zechariah 14:12. And this shall be the plague wherewith the Lord will smite all the people that have fought against Jerusalem. Jerusalem is a people before it's a place, which are the Israelites. Their flesh shall consume away while they stand upon their feet, and their eyes shall consume away in their holes, and their tongue shall consume away in their mouth. And the only thing that can do that is a nuclear missile, an ICBM missile, intercontinental ballistic missile, with them nuclear warheads on them, right? And it shall come to pass in that day that a great tumult from the Lord shall be among them, and they shall lay hold every one on the hand of his neighbor, and his hand shall rise up against the hand of his neighbor, right? It's going to be all out chaos. And Judah also shall fight at Jerusalem, and the wealth of all the heathen round about shall be gathered together, gold and silver and apparel in great abundance. Because what? By then, the Most High is gonna, because we already got a spiritual power right now, because we're dealing with the Holy Spirit, right? We can break down the Bible completely. That's why Greatmillstone, we have the 100% truth according to the Bible, right? So we're gonna get even more spiritual power, and we're gonna fight against these heathens, right? But that's only when the Lord comes back. And these people don't think the Lord's coming back, but it's okay. This is Malachi 3 and 14. Ye have said, it is vain to serve the Most High, and what profit is it that we have kept his ordinance, and that we have walked mournfully before the Lord of hosts? And now we call the proud happy, yeah, they that work wickedness are set up, right? Because they are set up. The Edomites are ruling the whole entire earth, right? Starting off with these international bankers, right? The Rothschilds, the Rockefellers, right? The Gettys. They that work wickedness are set up. Yeah, they that tempt the Most High are even delivered. And that's because they go to these trials and such, but they don't get the full judgment, right? Because they're in power right now. They that feared the Lord spake often one to another, and the Lord hearkened and heard it, and a book of remembrance was written before him for them that feared the Lord and that thought upon his name. So what's the name of the Most High? Right? These Edomites have no understanding. These Caucasians, they don't have no understanding. That's why it's going to catch them as a thief in the night. Right? And they shall be mine, saith the Lord of hosts, in that day when I make up my jewels, right? Because Israel is a peculiar treasure, right? And it's talking about the 144,000 and the 1/3. And I will spare them as a man spareth his own son that served him, because it's going to be mainly in America. That's where the prophets are, and we're going to be delivered into the chariots of the Most High that the world ignorantly calls UFOs, right? Then shall ye return and discern between the righteous and the wicked, between him that serveth the Most High and him that serveth not. Because what? These Christian pastors, they're going to be left. They're going to be eating on their kids, right? They're going to be out here robbing, stealing, right? Because they weren't doing the work of the Most High in truth. Right? They was doing it for profit. We're not doing it for profit. We're doing it for our own salvation. Right? We're doing it to please the Most High. And to, Lord willing, I don't want to Rawchaa that we be a part of the elect and receive, get the salvation. Right? As it says, work out your own salvation with fear and trembling. If I can get that real quick. This is Philippians 2 verse 12. Wherefore, my beloved, which is the house of David, right? By Dawadah. As ye have always obeyed, not as in my presence only, but now much more in my absence, work out your own salvation with fear and trembling. So salvation isn't going to come like for everybody. Of course, it's only for the Israelites, but it's only of the elect of the nation of Israel, right? It's only for the elect. Right? And that's what we're doing right now. We're working out our own salvation with fear and trembling. Right? For it is the Most High which worketh in you both to will and to do of his good pleasure. Do all things without murmurings and disputings, that ye may be blameless and harmless, the sons of the Most High, without rebuke in the midst of a crooked and perverse nation like America. It's a crooked and perverse nation. What's the foundation of America? Rape, robbery, and murder. Right? Look at the history of these Edomites, the Caucasians. Right? Among whom ye shine as lights in the world. Right? And that's, you can tell the difference because we're breaking down the scriptures. We're not out here with the just out here talking about the Most High hates faggots and them. We know that the Most High hates faggots, but where's the prophecies? Where's the things that are going to happen? Right? That's what we bring out. We bring out the whole roll. Right? And this is Revelation 19:9. And he said unto me, right, blessed are they which are called unto the marriage supper of the Lamb, which are the elect of the nation of Israel, and the 1/3. Right? And he said unto me, these are the true sayings of the Most High. And I fell at his feet to worship him, talking about the angel. And he said unto me, see thou do it not. I am thy fellow servant and of thy brethren that have the testimony of Yahawashi. Worship the Most High, for the testimony of Yahawashi is the spirit of prophecy. That's why we break down these scriptures and we break down the prophecies. And these other nations don't know what's going on. Right? Because we're the true Israelites. These other so-called Jews, there ain't peace. So they're not the true Israelites. Right? They go back to the Khazarian Empire. Right? And this is Revelation 2, verse 25 and down. But that which ye have already, hold fast till I come. And he that overcometh and keepeth my works unto the end, to him will I give power over the nations. And that's what we're doing. And he shall rule them with a rod of iron. As the vessels of a potter shall they be broken to shivers, even as I received of my Father. Right? So these nations, they're going to get it. Right? And they're going to get it by the hands of the elect and of all the Israelites. When we all come back to the kingdom. Right? And this is I start at Revelation 1, and I start at the top. The revelation of Yahawashi HaMashiach, which the Most High gave unto him to show unto his servants, which the servants are the prophets, things which must shortly come to pass. And he sent and signified it by his angel unto his servant John, who bear record of the word of the Most High, and of the testimony of Yahawashi HaMashiach, and of all things that he said. Blessed is he that readeth, and they that hear the words of this prophecy, and keep those things which are written therein, for the time is at hand. And it's more at hand every time. We're in the last of the last time. Right? 4. John to the 7 churches which are in Asia, grace be unto you and peace from him which is, and which was, and which is to come, and from the 7 spirits which are before his throne, and from Yahawashi HaMashiach, who is the faithful witness, and the first begotten of the dead, and the princes of the kings of the earth, unto him that loved us and washed us from our sins in his own blood. Right? Talking about the Israelites. Right? and hath made us kings and priests unto the Most High and his Father. To him be glory and dominion forever and ever. Amen. So let it be. Behold, he cometh with clouds, which are the so-called UFOs, and every eye shall see him, and they also which pierced him, which is back in the times when he was on the earth and he was on the cross. That's how you know reincarnation is biblical, right? Behold, he cometh with clouds, and every eye shall see him, and they also which pierced him, and all kindreds of the earth shall wail because of him. Even so, amen, because he's coming back in his power, right? He's going to put all these nations in subjection under him, right? And he's the so-called, he would be considered a so-called Negro today. So how much more are these nations going to fear? Because what? They weren't treating us right, the Israelites right. Now they're going to be done in, right? That's why they're going straight into slavery. As it says, Malachi 3:18, then shall you return and discern between the righteous and the wicked, between him that serveth the Most High and him that serveth not. Right? The discernment. And this is Obadiah 1:3. The pride of thine heart hath deceived thee, thou that dwellest in the cleft of the rock, which are the Edomites, the Caucasians. That's what Caucasian means. Cave dweller. Whose habitation is high, that saith in his heart, who shall bring me down to the ground? Because they have the best military, you know. They have the richest kingdom. So their pride is lifted up. Though thou exalt thyself as the eagle, and though thou set thy nest among the stars, with the International Space Station, right? That's what I bring thee down, saith the Lord. So America's going to be brought down to the ground, right? That's why it's going to be on fire. It's going to be completely desolate, right? Because of pride and what the word